What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Just JP. Maybe not even welcome back, just welcome. You might be your first time here. Hey, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. We're going to move on into side 2 of Focus Hamburger Concerto. We are moving on to the next side of this fantastic album. Okay, the first side, bluntly, it's perfect. It is, to me, just amazing. And I'm really excited to get into the album again, this time with the second track, the title track, which is broken up into 6 parts, it seems like. Starter, rare, medium, medium 2, well done, and one for the road. I just noticed that that is actually about Hamburger. Okay, well, we're doing this literally. I already have the album preloaded here on the record player, so we're going to pop that right there. I've moved my Christmas decor just slightly out the way. Got my candle back here lit up. Hope you guys enjoy the set, by the way. I hope you like that. Got my snowman back here. We can pop him over here for a moment. That's fine. And my little Christmas tree. I don't know where that's really going to stand. Anyways, enough with the set design. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Let's go ahead and get into it. I got to press the play button. Side 2, the title track, Hamburger Concerto. Let's go. Ooh, isn't this going to be... And I've already tested the volume. I'm so excited. Let me lower myself a little bit. It's coming. You can't even see it. Okay, it's going. It's going. Love all that bass work, by the way, behind this. Godly. It's coming. I love this riff that they keep coming back to. It's a nice little chorus. Scratchy organ. every time they come back to this, they just raise it up a little bit with something. Isn't that, like, fantastic? How is he doing that? I do love the return of that yodeling, though. I do like the return of the yodel. Shredding on that organ. Powerful groove. interesting phasing going on. How good is this? Get on it, Ackerman. That was a run. Jan doesn't have to go this hard. This is so brilliant. And that bass is so warm. It's exhilarating, right? That was crazy.
Hoe kan Herodes het licht verdragen, dat in uw duisternissen
I have no idea what language this is.
en wordt gevierd en aangebeden. Zijn hoogmoed luistert naar geen reden. Hoe schuil die in zijn oren klinkt. Hij tracht onnoosle te vernielen door het doden van onnoosle zielen en wekt een stad en landgeschrei in Bethlehem en op den akker en maakt een geest van Rachel wakker. Die waren gaat doorbindt en
That's menacing. It's so heavy. This is so heavy. Big fire. And back to that. sound. My cheeks hurt. My cheeks hurt because massage. I was smiling too much through that. My cheeks hurt. What did you guys think? What did you guys think? First of all, where do I even begin with this kind of track? It's brilliant. That is a brilliant piece of music. Wow, there's a lot to talk about on that one. There's a lot going on. I don't even know how to break that down. Sometimes it's hard, like approaching a song like this. That sometimes I just feel like a song speaks for itself, and I'm like, what am I gonna say? You know, like I know the channel. It's a reaction channel. Like well, this is what I do, but like, what am I supposed to say to that? Like, it's just, you heard it. It's brilliant. Exhilarating. The section in the middle, that atmospheric section, was just amazing. Jan on the guitar is amazing. Everything he does is absolutely brilliant. Whether he's blistering out these solos, which was just crazy to hear, especially in that middle section, and then back near the end, or whether he's just subtly stroking the chords. Like it's fully flashing with a lot of different colors. There's a lot of vibrancy in the music. The bass playing from Bert is incredibly warm, passionate, a lot of power behind what he's doing there. The drums, Colin, keeping you engaged, keeping the momentum, keeping that feeling of excitement, engagement, and adventure there. And then of course Tace. I love the yodeling returning. Very reminiscent of Hocus Pocus. I love that. I think it has such a unique character. And I think it's interesting that they do not rely on that at all. It's basically like Hocus Pocus was a novelty song, was kind of like a one-off thing. But then fans wanted more of that. People wanted more of that. And I'm sure he enjoys doing it because it sounds wonderful in here. And not just the strict yodeling, but just those strange, unusual vocalizations that he comes up with. I can't even describe the sounds, the trills, the thrills that are happening there. But incredibly fun. And for as silly as some of the sounds may sound, it makes sense within the context of the music. And it works. Right? I'm sure that to aliens, or I'm sure that to someone that doesn't speak your native language, another language sounds funny, right? If you don't understand someone else's language, it probably sounds a little funny to you. So just because we don't understand Van Leer's language in his yodeling and his vocalizations doesn't mean that it's necessarily weird. It's just different. And it works in the context of the music. Just like as if you were listening to music that isn't made in your native language. You may not understand the words, but the words probably sound beautiful nonetheless, regardless of what's being said. So it's kind of the same case here. Even though the vocalizations are a little unique, right? It's a little more unique. The whole symphonic overture in the music at the beginning was very wonderfully done. Like I said, that riff that they kept returning to and then brought back at the end. Da 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 da. A nice rock and roll riff to come back to after they have their extravagant classical explorations otherwhere and other elsewhere. But then, like I said, it's that middle section that just they take everything down, and it's all built from subtly from there on. The organ does a major job in here. You have those runs just soloing up and down, bringing, like I said, this big exuberant light to the music. But Jan, just burning up here. And then that ending where it's like one of the, I love those big endings. Don't you guys love that? When a song is building up to an ending like this track builds up to, it's just, you get your adrenaline running. You might get goosebumps. I don't want to say you start shaking because you might have a problem, but you get that excitement, that certain leap in your heart, and this track provided that with that ending, which was just spectacular. I love the choir pushing everything, and it's slightly done. Like it's they're barely back there, just pushing it. Of course, the organ. Just divine. Winds blowing out from the organ. That was incredible. And then what I thought was interesting were the lyrics that I do have here in the section entitled Well Done. So I guess medium 1 and medium 2 are the instrumental sections that I'm talking about, where I just love what the band was doing there. Obviously, I'm playing the record, so I can't like really find those sections. I can't go back and forth really. But I'm pretty sure it was that section I'm talking about, because Well Done was the only real lyrical part that came out. Now, at first I thought it was German, but I was pulling up my translator, and it's actually Dutch. And it's actually, because I'm looking at it on Wikipedia, that section there is actually 2 verses from the Dutch Christmas carol. I'm going to mispronounce this, but O Kerstnacht, Schöner dan de Dagen, which is around this section here. So, instead of having this side and this title track released on December 31st, I should have had this done on December 25th, but I had no idea. But it is still somewhat timely, so I thought that was kind of cool. So the lyrics for that part there, just from that Christmas carol. Oh, Christmas night, fairer than the days, how can Herod endure the light that shines in your darkness and is celebrated and worshipped? His pride listens to no reason, how shrill it sounds to his ears. He tries to destroy the simpletons by killing silly souls and awaken a city and country cry in Bethlehem and in the field, and awakens the ghost of Rachel. Those wares go through meadows and meadows. And of course, this may be not the perfect translation, but I do think it was interesting how they incorporated that Christmas carol into the track. I also heard some melodies that sounded familiar at the very end. There's a certain melody that sounds like doorbells that we have here. That I don't even remember how the melody goes. I don't have that doorbell sound on my doorbell, and I haven't had it in a long time. But that dun 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 dun, I think that was it. There was a part near the beginning that also sounded vaguely familiar, but I couldn't tell you what that was. I do see that the title track, this one, is based on Variations on a Theme by Haydn, by Johannes Brahms, which I cannot tell you if I've heard any of that or not. It's always possible, but I do not know anything about classical music or anything like that, so I really have no idea, and I couldn't even kind of guess towards that. But regardless, that was really cool, those inclusions of little, classical, what's the word? Hold on. Starts with the C. Like when you're watching a movie and like someone from like another movie appears in the movie and you're like, oh, a cameo. It's a classical cameo, basically, which I thought was really well integrated into the music as well. This is just brilliant. This whole album is magnificent. This was like a joy to listen to. This was really fun to listen to. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. This is really good. Once again, thank you for sending over the album to me. Thank you for gifting this to me. That was, once again, really thoughtful of you to do that. I kind of showed it off before, but, just in case you missed it. There you go there. Once again, this is the last, I guess, in a sense, the last big thing in celebration of the holiday season. Just figured I'd spruce up the set a little bit. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, of course, the music on its own, regardless of what season you listen to it in. But I also hope that you enjoyed this set and, the extra songs that I've been doing throughout the past week or so. And that's kind of the end of the video there. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for spending time with me on the channel, as always, or if this is your first time, thank you for coming on through. Of course, you're more than welcome to subscribe and like the video. Like the video at least before you leave, if you don't mind. You can also follow me on Twitter. If you'd like to support the channel, support what I do, support my reactions, and help me out in that way, you can also support me on Patreon. As little as $2 a month helps a lot, goes a long way for myself and my family. But otherwise, hope you enjoyed your time here, the music, etc., 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 and one more, etc. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you later. Bye.